Hey y'all, before we get started, today's video is sponsored by Rocket Money. So if you've been watching my videos, you've heard of Rocket Money already because I've been talking about Truebill. Now hold up, what's going on? Truebill actually grew up. Okay, it's no longer just a bill management service. It's a full-on personal finance empowerment tool. So you can do so many things through it, and it's backed by Rocket Company. So they changed their name. It's Rocket Money. You know, all the stuff that I love about Truebill, but it has a new look, a new feel, a new hairdo. Through Rocket Money, you can cancel unwanted subscriptions, which for me, that was like kind of the biggest thing. I hate more than anything paying for stuff that I just don't use. So Rocket Money allows you to pull all of your subscriptions into view and lets you cancel them with just one tap. So no more clicking links, emailing this person, that person, trying to figure out how to just cancel a subscription. You can just cancel it with a tap. You can also lower your monthly bills through Rocket Money. I am actually about to send in my internet bill because, girl, sitting through these 2-hour waiting times for uploading a video, girl, no ma'am, something gotta give. So what's cool is that you can upload a picture of your bill to Rocket Money and they will negotiate on your behalf with the company to lower that monthly bill. You can also monitor your credit score. Credit right now is really important if you're trying to get a loan, try to get a credit card, things like that. So Rocket Money will actually notify you if there's important changes in your credit, but they'll also give you insight on how to better your credit score, how to manage it, which if you really don't know how stuff affects your credit score, that's extremely helpful. Shout out to Rocket Money for sponsoring today's video. To try it out for free and unlock, girl, even more with premium, go to www.rocketmoney.com/WillOnAWhim, or you could just click the link in the video's description. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Let's get into this video. What's up?
What?
Yeah, welcome back to another episode of Will This Video Get 5,000 Views Because TikTok is the biggest influencer of them all, or are just people not watching? Either way, I'll talk about it in therapy.
You good? No, you're not.
The world is at war with itself. So let's talk about me. 10 things I'll never do even if you paid me. Well.
Is it worth it?
Hold on.
Is it worth $10,000?
Actually.
Hell yeah.
I'm coming up on my 9th year of this stuff growing out of the skin on my scalp.
That's weird.
And for those of you who don't know, this is what I looked like in 2013.
Who you calling Pinhead?
9 whole years in.
What?
And I've gotten burned a few times, you know what I mean? Trying to keep up with the natural hair Joneses. Do they have natural hair? I don't know. Can somebody find out? Who are these people? Who are these people? And why we keep trying to keep up with them?
Who are you?
How about let's just get started. Number one, and this is only on my mind because I just came back from Cabo and I used the shampoo and the conditioner in the hotel there. Never again.
Trash.
It's giving they put hydrochloric acid in there. Motor oil, McDonald's Sprite, Texas Pete, hot sauce. They just be in there putting whatever they want in them shampoos. Pure sulfate. Typically it's fine, but when you go to a hotel that is a steal giving bargain, you can't expect too much from the hair products that they have available for you. So I'm never doing that again. My hair felt like straw. How your hair feel like buckwheat, shredded fried lettuce type of hair. It's not okay.
And how long you been doing hair?
For like 3 years.
Yeah, that's cute. Can you turn around for me? Yeah.
And the conditioners be fighting for their life trying to replenish the moisture that that shampoo snatched out of your scalp. From now on, I'm just bringing my own situation, and thank God y'all have seen recently that I've done a collaboration with As I Am. They have these hemp seed oil bars that are like shampoo, conditioner, and a leave-in conditioner, and they're just bars that you can physically take with you. You can cut them up, you can take them with you in your carry-on, whatever bag, and you don't need a bunch of it. So you can cut a little piece off, take that with you, and you will always have gentle cleansers and conditioners with you on a trip. So if you want to check that out, definitely go check out that video. Number 2, I'm not going to sleep going like this, girl, and it's what I hear. What do I hear in my ear? Squishiness. Because my hair is wet. I'm not going to sleep with my hair wet. I don't want no deep conditioner in there. I don't want no water in there. I don't want nothing up in there. I want my hair to be dry, or at least close to dry as I'm going to bed.
Why?
Because in the past when I've done that, I've gotten dandruff, yeast buildup, mold.
Nasty.
Now you need Towelex, scrubbing bubbles to get the stuff out your scalp.
Put that down.
When you're sleeping with the bonnet on, it's dark, it's wet, and it's scary. Yeast and scalp bacteria start to come out to play, they put on their freakum dress and they start tap dancing all over your scalp. And also too, what I hear from stylists is that will over time weaken the integrity of your hair. So like keeping it wet all the time is just not a good idea. Moving on, number 3, I will never, ever, 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 ever be leaving rubber bands at the root of my braids way past due. If you don't take out them braids, you like drinking expired milk? Because that's not the only thing you like that's expired.
What?
That joke felt so hard. Like, I'm exhausted by how whack that joke was. Your braids is expired. And the rubber bands at the base of those braids, especially when your hair is dry, it breaks off the hair at the roots. And I always come out looking ridiculous.
And ugly and unattractive. But that is okay.
It always takes me like 6 months to a year for that breakage not to be so visible anymore. At the very least, I will cut the rubber bands out free before I'm ready to take the braids down. No! Or 2, I'll just spritz some liquid leave-in conditioner around the roots and along my braids until I'm ready to not be lazy no more and not be reading myself, until I'm ready to take the braids out. Number 4, and I know a lot of y'all about to be mad at me.
Some of y'all about to be real mad at me. But it must be said.
I can no longer use creams by Carrie, butters by Brittany,
What is going on?
balms by Benny, leave-ins by Laura, Dina's deep conditioner, shampoos by Shelly, Harry's hair milk. It's not going on my scalp no more, or my hair. It's not coming nowhere near me if it don't got a preservative in there.
Excuse me? What did you say?
Give me the preservatives. I'm not using y'all homemade baked up products.
Ooh, Jesus.
I'm getting worked up. Ooh, let me calm down. I'm getting worked up. Let me just give me a second.
I sound real aggressive. I'm not the violent person. I'm not aggressive. I don't cuss people out like that. I don't know what happened.
I just feel like I've used products in the past that people have sent me and I've never come up here on YouTube to talk about them because they messed up my scalp, or I got some kind of overgrowth of yeast on my scalp from using random products that were sent to me from like these small businesses. I want to support the small businesses, but if you can't have something that is shelf stable sent to me, what do you expect? I just want to be cute. I don't want to have yeast and stuff growing on my on my scalp because I decided to help out a small business. Let's just double check. Let's just make sure every party involved is going to be safe after the transaction. I personally just need people to be a bit more thoughtful about that before they send me a product. And that's no shade, no shade.
No shade.
No shade.
No shade.
Number 5, I will not be trimming my own hair. Never. Never. It's giving stairs.
No music.
It's choppy. Actually, not right now because I've gone to a professional to get my hair trimmed the last time. But before then, I would just do the twist method. It was all the rage, girl, on YouTube where people would twist their hair up and then they would take some scissors and just cut off like an inch of every twist.
The end is near.
Girl, it just doesn't work that way, right? It doesn't make sense even to me now that I think about it. But before, it was making a whole lot of sense because I was like, oh, a free trim. I could do this at home. But now thinking about it, because my hair personally has so many different curl patterns. And when I say so many, I mean like 2 or 3. It's just tighter in the back and looser in the front and tighter around here. If you straighten your hair, if you stretch your hair out and then you cut all of that straightened hair or that stretched hair to the same length, when those curls revert back, they all have a different curl pattern. So some are going to revert back and shrink closer to your scalp and some aren't. And so you just end up with a choppy cut.
Somebody ain't doing the math right.
That's why I've always gone to the Divashon salon in Soho, New York. Shout out to the Divashon salon. They closed down. Oh my God.
She passed away? Oh.
I loved all the stylists there. And they did curl by curl cuts. You can get your, curly haircuts nowadays at just about anywhere. So I'll just pay for a trim. I ain't doing that at home no more. No. Number 6, this one's gonna be a quick one, is wear hats for too long. I think sometimes, especially in the fall or when I have braids, which is usually like in the fall, I'll throw on a hat and I'm like, oh, this is kind of cute. I also like being able to wear a hat because oftentimes I can't. Why do you think that's so? I just can't fit them on my head generally. So when I have braids and I can put that cap on, I put that thing on tight, okay? When my braids get frizzy, it's a nice cover up. But what it does is it worsens my dandruff, because it's creating that same kind of greenhouse effect environment when you go to sleep with a bonnet on and your hair is wet, where it's just creating a dark, moist environment underneath the hat, and that just is breeding grounds for the yeast that causes dandruff. Number 7, I will never use one of those scalp massagers from the beauty supply. It should be listed as a terrorist. I said what I said. Those things, it might as well be knives. You might as well be scratching your scalp with a whole fork, a pitchfork. There's no way y'all are using that and being comfortable with it. I purchased 1 or 2, I think, actually, because I thought I was going to do a giveaway with it. But as soon as I used it, that little plastic hard thing with them little spokes on it, I said, no ma'am.
No, ma'am.
If I'm going to use a scalp massager, I like to use something that has a rubberized tendon. Scratching your scalp up can cause so many issues and infections, and it's just painful in general, so it's just not worth it. I will never be washing my hair again with scalding hot water. I've seen you up close and personal, sis. I know what you can do.
Hey, clown.
It causes so much frizz unnecessarily. And, you know, the science behind it is it makes sense. Heat kind of opens up your hair cuticle. When you have hair cuticles next to each other, they're kind of like pulling and tugging on each other with each other's opened cuticles. And that kind of causes the frizz. None of the hair strands can like lay neatly together. I also feel bad. Like oftentimes I'll think of my hair as like a living thing. And I'm like, why would I ever like throw a hot pot of water on it?
It's just some shit that you don't do. Why would you do that? Huh? That shit makes me sick to my stomach. Why would you do that?
That's mean. Stop it. Yeah, it's lukewarm over here. That's all I gotta say. It's giving very much temperate. Number 9 has to do with these bad boys.
What is that?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
The fingernails. I will never do my hair again without clipping my nails first. My strands don't stand a chance if these cougar nails not cougar nails, these tiger nails come out to play when it comes time to twist my hair up or whatever the case may be. Like how many times you got to do your hair and realize that your nails are snatching every single hair strand out of your head before you just clip them before you do your hair. So now I have my nail clipper always on deck, and it's so funny that a nail clipper is a part of my hair routine, but that's the case. And also sometimes my hair will fight back.
Pow.
You know what I mean? And so then my whole nail will be falling off, and that's not cute either. I like my nails. And at number 10, I feel like a top 100 Billboard artist announcer. And at number 10, we have Deja Vu by Beyonce.
Oh, Lord. Again.
I will never, ever, ever use a temporary hair dye ever again.
Why? And we have time to discuss. Let's chat.
Not a hair wax, but a temporary hair dye. I don't know what kind of chokehold this color had on my family, but my sisters and my mom, all 3 of them at the same time, they all dyed their hair plum. And so whenever I got older and I could use temporary hair dyes on my own and I had hair at that point, I was like, oh, I can do that thing that my mom was doing and get a temporary hair dye in the color plum. And so I did that.
Okay.
It didn't really make too much of a difference. You can only kind of see it in the sunlight. But what was noticeable was the plum stains on my clothes and my pants, on my pillowcase, on my dog. I didn't have a dog.
Just go on the internet and tell lies?
Temporary hair dyes get everywhere, or at least for me. Maybe it was just a brand that I used. I don't remember which brand I used, but I vowed to never, ever, 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 ever do that again. I'd bleach my hair with literal Clorox before I use a temporary hair dye again. Anyway, that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Let me know down below some stuff that you will just never be doing to your hair again. I feel like I can keep going on and on and on and on and on, but it's like, how much can he say? Okay, like, turn the video. Y'all are like, turn the video off. Turn the video off. But let me know if you have some stuff to add to the list of what you might not want to be doing to your hair ever again down below. I love reading y'all's comments, so I'll be down there. I'll meet you down there. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, every social media platform. I'm tired. Oh, God, I'm tired. I got to post on 85 things a day. Y'all crazy. My second YouTube channel is WillOnAWhim More. Go ahead and check that out. And also my TikTok is WillOnAWhim. Yeah, WillOnAWhim. Go ahead and follow me. I hope to see y'all back here real soon for another episode of WillOnAWhim. But until then, bye.